EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Ready, set, careful, set, let's go!
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Here we go, set!
Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jordan Brooks in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they got to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 13.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Walker now on first and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Now Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's a big play there for Seattle. 52 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And he's got his big
love the way they're moving the ball down the field. They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Touchdown, Seahawks! DK Metcalf. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they'll change things up.
Panther 11, Panther Warrior 17. Hurry, hurry.
2nd and 2. Swings this out for Hunt.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A first down carry by Elliott. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
I'm going now. I'm going. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First carry down for Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Quickly completed to the right flat. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 7, Bears 0.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on 3rd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Past the 60, past the 60.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at the 37-yard line. Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Go quick.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Smith. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. The offense Bears on third down tonight? They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw here. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw again.
46-yard line.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Now they'll shift things around. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Okay, break. 60 average. 60 average. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, right here.
He'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
19, 19, 19.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the tight end, Riley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Santos' kick is up and through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Bears 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 3.
Smith going to move him around.
And 6.
Throwing now is Geno. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here we go on 4th. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Sale. DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Kudos for the defense from Hill on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. Gets around him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Bears have cut it back within a score. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Hold.
Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can find out more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A give for Walker running right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. And they will score. A pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And going right back to Walker. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
49, flip it off, 49. No ball, no ball.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Geno now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 31 yards. And the Seahawks Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Into space at the 45. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Ezekiel Elliott, 63 yards. And the Bears use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
31. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's 2nd down. Smith's going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Now 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now a 3rd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Here we go.
Second and 11 now.
19 Lions. Let's go.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Ready, break.
And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know, get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon.